Ayan. So, good evening once again mga kalipay and welcome to another uplifting episode of Motivational Monday here at Inspiring Conversations. It's a podcast that explores the incredible power of human spirit, and I'm your host for tonight, joined by my wonderful co-host, Raquel.
Yes, so hello everyone, especially to those who are watching us today. And it's my pleasure to be here. Medyo missing ngayon si Miss Roche kasi nasa lakad pa siya. And we are excited to embark on a very special episode, inspiring journey. And we are going to dive deep into the theme of turning pain into purpose, finding meaning in adversity. Sir
Yes,
Ian?
so because life has a way of throwing challenges at us, and adversity is a part of everyone's journey. But what if I told you that adversity could be the catalyst for something extraordinary?
Yes. So I'm actually curious kasi we will be sharing stories of individuals, our own experiences also, who have experienced and faced tremendous pain and turn it into their driving force for purpose and meaning. So ako medyo kota ako dito sir kasi marami ako marami akong mga adversity I mean adversities na experience and also um we go through a lot of pain and sometimes sabi mo nga it can turn into something extraordinary. Dito natin pwede hugutin yung purpose at saka meaning natin, and sometimes there are other
Yes.
people also na iba naman yung nangyayari sa kanila, so we will be talking about those later in a few minutes.
All right. So, um,
Gusto ko lang din
okay.
dagdagan, Sir
So,
Ian, since naghang ka.
yes.
Pag-uusapan din natin today yung mga lesson learned. We will be sharing a lot of lesson learned, mga incredible transformations coming from real stories that can emerge from the darkest moments of their lives and also of our lives.
Yes. So, Rax, can you share a personal insight on the topic? Have you experienced a moment of pain that ultimately led to a profound sense of purpose?
Okay. So, actually, kotang-kota ako in terms of pain. From family to friends to work. So, just to share it to everyone, I grew up. I grew up as an orphan, so I experienced being abandoned, being betrayed, and
Mm,
at the same time um, put down by people who are actually close to me. So growing up, I always strive my best to be kind to people, make sure that kung ano man yung sasabihin ko sa iba, I make sure that pinag-iisipan ko. I don't use harsh words, and yun nga lang sa sobrang sa sobrang pain and bad experiences in my life, I become over empathetic to the point na medyo sumusobra siya. How about you, Sir Ian?
oh, yes, of course.
Isa
I
lang yun
actually,
sa mga sample.
oh, actually, I have a parang realization about our topic. Kasi nga, I recently, hold on, I'll add on my camera. I recently joined a 21K uh, trail running marathon. So, it's, ano siya, ang tagal niyang 'di ba? Ang it's a it took me 3 hours to finish that, and I did it without preparing for really actually trail running. I'm doing exercise, but just Muay Thai. And this is what I realized actually. Everything that we do in our lives, whatever we start, there will always be pain. Meron talaga yan. Like for example, if you're starting I work out, if you're starting to work out, your body will adjust to it. There will be pain, there will be cramps, there will be ano nga yung pamaol sa English? There there will be lactic build up that ano, and right now I'm feeling the pain after the running. Now, some people would give up at this point. Ay, nakakapagod pala 'to. Ay, masakit pala siya. So that's the reason why most of us fail actually, because when challenges or obstacles, when we face them, we give up. But what I've learned is
Mm-hmm.
that, like for example, I'm doing Muay Thai, and I don't, I like kasi bare knuckle na punching, so I don't wear gloves. So when I do pads, when I do bags, I don't wear gloves. So the first uh week, I had a lot of blisters in my hand, but I
Mm-hmm.
continue even if there's blisters, there's pain, I continue doing it until the pain was gone. And then I continued doing it. And now I really love, I adjusted to not wearing gloves anymore, and I can hit the pads properly. So if I haven't continued because of the pain, probably I wouldn't be able to do what I really want to do, doing bare knuckle Muay Thai. Now it's also the same with, actually I realize it's also the same with business. Because most of us, when we say, ay, for example, we do business, the first year actually the first 3 years, it's just it's an adjustment period. Ay, mahirap pala to. Ay, wala palang nakikinig sa akin. Ay, ang dami kong rejections. If we stop because of that, then start another business without knowing that there will always be another pain that you'll encounter along the way. You'll always be just starting something without establishing really uh, what you wanted to build, without building what you want. So I think that's what I realized through all the experiences that I have, that the first time that you do something, whatever it is, there will always be pain, there will always be adjustment. And you have to go through that pain in order for you to really become successful.
Mm-hmm. That
Agree ka ba
is
doon?
true.
Or meron kang
Actually,
ano?
oo. Mm-mm. There are different types of pain kasi, Sir Ian, right? So, like what you've also shared, I'm the type of person na medyo low tolerance sa when it comes to pain. Kasi I am also that kind of person na konting hirap lang, konting pain. So I normally tell myself that this is not for me. So I also experience jumping from one business to another, and one goal to another, because feeling ko every time na nahihirapan ako, every time I face challenges, I tend to easily give up, which is also an example that I always use in my class. Kasi ganun din yung mga nangyayari sa mga students ko sa training. The more na
Mm.
nahihirapan sila sa isang task, the more na they keep on um, having experiencing challenges, the more na they convince themselves that this is not for them, that they will not
Mm.
continue, or pagkabukas, hindi mo na sila makikita. So I think that's also one of the reasons why a lot of people fail these days, kasi they don't acknowledge the pain. And at the same time, they tend to forget their purpose. Bakit ko ba kailangan tiisin yung pain or yung challenges na na-experience ko ngayon? So, I'd like to talk about purpose. Okay? So, how do you remind yourself Or for example, if you're in the middle of experiencing challenges and pain, with something that you really want to do, how do you keep on continuing with what you do?
Okay. Sige, I would relate this to the very recent experience that I had, the trail running, no. Sa 21K 'yon. The first 15 kilometers, my pace is very strong. Parang nasa I can confidently say that I could have finished it 2 hours with that pace. Kaya lang after 15 kilometers parang that's the limit that I have with the training that I have done recently kasi nga just doing Muay Thai, no. It's different kasi yung time on foot that you continue running for, and hindi siya kasi flat na road. You climb mountains, rough road, and maputik pa yung daan. So imagine tumatakbo ka na maraming putik yung sapatos mo. It's heavy. And
Mm-hmm.
then you bring water. I bring a 1 liter water tapos meron pa ako, so naka-best 'yon. So I after 15 kilometers, ang sakit na ng katawan ko, I would really want to sit down and lie down. But sabi ko kasi
Mm-hmm.
sarili ko, I want to finish this. Gusto ko 'tong tapusin no matter how painful it is. And nagka-cramps na siya, nag-uumpisa ng parang aakyat yung muscle mo na hindi ka na makakalakad. So what I did is I walked para maka-recover, and when I felt na I ran, and when I felt na there will be cramps, I walk again para maka-finish. But I think I had a good time, no, kasi there were others na I know they were running pero mas nauna pa ako silang makatapos. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because that I really wanted to finish it. Ayoko kasi na when I do something, hindi ko siya tatapusin. Okay, no matter how painful it is, no matter how
Yes.
hard it is. Kasi yung meron pa akyat hanggang sa katapusan kasi the last part even is you're climbing, and hindi siya flat surface. It's maraming mabato siya kasi nga trail run eh. Dadaan kayo sa
Yes.
trail talaga. So, doon ko siya napagtanto na whatever, kahit pala anong gagawin natin, especially that one kasi it's my first time running long distance for more than 10 years. I ran before, pero I stopped. So, there's a lot of first time during that, and the pain is really, it's parang yung aakyat ka pa lang, parang gusto mo nang maupo. Parang ganun ba? I kept on going. Parang ko, one step at a time because matatapos ko rin to. And then during, almost, I think it's around mga 80 meters from the finish line. Meron kasi akong nakasabayan eh, na mga runners. And then, maunahan na niya ako. So, what I did is I sprint the last 100, even how parang nakakapagod na, parang lahat ng ko na, lakas ko, binuhos ko na dun sa last 100 that I sprinted para maunahan ko lang sila because I really want to finish, and I really want to finish strong. Kahit painful siya. Kasi after that, I rested and all. So, it's about why you're doing it, the clarity kung bakit mo siya ginagawa. Okay? Like for
Mm-hmm.
example, in business,
Yes.
like for example, in smart and scalable business that we're doing, right? So we automated things, but there will be a lot of testing, there will be a lot of trial and error in everything that you do online. So if in the test sabi mo ay wala pala to, hindi pala mangyayari to, then pipili na lang ako ng iba. Then that's the time you will quit, and then you leave all the efforts behind and start something new and start building your efforts, and then you will then ano, start to experience pain, struggles and all. Quit ka naman, mag-uumpisa ka na ulit. Kasi you're not clear. But
True.
ngayon kasi I'm so clear that this is the business that I want to do no matter how hard it's gonna be. I would dedicate my 3 years or the next 5 years on this until I really perfected it. So, I know now na ito yung, so I'm so clear with it na ito yung gusto kong gawin. Na hindi lang ako nagdala ng mga sabi-sabi, hindi ako, because I think parang pinag-isipan ko talaga siya ng mabuti kung ito ba talaga yung gusto kong gawin. So, the
Okay.
clarity, like for example, gusto ko ba talagang tapusin yung run? And one of the things that really pushed me to really finish it strong is that my son is waiting at the finish line. Ayoko na makita niya ako na nag-quit kasi I'm setting an example on him eh. na kahit napapagod kahit sa first time that I'm doing it, he saw me finishing it strong. And nakita niya ako na ano, so that's an example that I want to sit with him na no matter what you do, you have to be strong and go through all the pain and struggle because eventually you will be successful in your goal. Probably there will be some delays, but eventually you will be successful. Ayun. Ikaw naman, Rax.
Ako naman, it got me thinking. I realized, because I've been working on my weight for a couple of years, and then I did succeed for a couple of days. Remember, I shared that I was able to fast for 7 days straight without eating food. But then, my purpose that time was to win the bet. Remember, we do have a bet in 3 months. Then there's a prize at the end. But then in the first few days, I did achieve it. But then bumalik na naman ako ulit sa old habits ko. So I was thinking back then, ano ba talaga yung purpose ko? My purpose that time was to lose weight because I want to feel good. But then, there are times sa isip ko, I'm okay naman with myself. I'm okay with my body. So, there's no urgency. And then, I realized na I set unrealistic goals and purpose. Kasi for me, I just want to look good by the end of the year. But when I shifted my purpose of losing weight because I want to um, improve my discipline. I want to discipline, I want to improve my habits, and I want to really have a healthy lifestyle or practice healthy lifestyle. That's when it changes. Kumbaga, um, I made sure that by this time, I will be setting realistic goals. And for me, I focus more on the progress, not as the result. Kasi madali akong ma-frustrate if pagtitimbang ako ngayon, ay walang result. And then, titigilan ko na lang siya because for me, it's not effective. So, yun yung isa sa my realization ko. And then, from what you shared also earlier, I also realized that it's very important that you are clear with your goal and your purpose because ito yung ginagamit natin as our guide, um, and the right actions in order for us to achieve that goal. So yun yung mag-guide sa atin. So yeah, that's what I've realized from what you have shared. Question ko lang, um, actually meron akong, ano tawag dito, meron akong question kaso lang, nakalimutan ko sa dami ng sinabi ko kanina. Pero, how about, let's talk about, how do you overcome obstacles and find the patience or not patience, resilience in challenging times? Kasi hindi naman lahat madali, right?
Yes. Oo, hindi talaga madali. It's very hard. Everything is hard, especially if you do business and ano, like sabi nga nila life is like a marathon. Kasi nga hindi siya madali. Ang marathon kasi is ano yan eh, patagalan. As the sprint is just a quick explosiveness, but marathon is patagalan yan. So like for example for me by the first I think 1.5 ano of the race, like the first 15 kilometers, my face is very strong. Ang ano kong tumakbo at I didn't anticipate na hanggang doon lang pala siya kaya yung in ano kasi the lactic acid will build up, yun yung nagiging ano na nagka-cramps ka, nagiging cause.
Mm-hmm.
So, no matter I had ano pa ako, meron pa akong electrolytes drink noon and I brought ano. So I'm kind of prepared. It's just that my body is not prepared for it. Kasi I did not train for the long iba kasi yung kahit nag-exercise ka sabihin mong nagma-Muay Thai, I do Muay Thai but it's a different kasi ano yung we say the time on foot, that you continuously run
Mm-hmm.
for 3 hours, more than 3 hours, and hindi lang siya kasi flat. There's uphill talaga, na aakyat ka ng bundok, literally, you just have to walk, you can't run, and you have to parang you hold na ano, kasi para kang aakyat talaga ng bundok. So, it's not easy. You would like to really give up. Now, it's a matter of, do you sa umpisa pa lang magiging clear na sa'yo na gusto ko ba talaga 'tong gawin or hindi. Like for example, in the day JT, what I noticed is that most of the people that didn't survive the training, kasi it's a very hard training din, 'di ba? Are the people that hindi yung mga hindi magaling, but the people that don't know why, that don't have a strong reason why they joined the training. So, yun
Mm-hmm.
yung ano, yun yung napansin ko na bakit hindi na ano ng iba, why they don't survive. So, you have to have a strong reason why you joined the training and why you're doing it, or whatever you like to do right now. Kasi no matter if there will be challenges, no matter how hard it's gonna be, like for example, the day JT, you will ano, ay, kasi nga meron akong strong reason why I'd like to do this, 'di ba?
You're
So,
wise.
yan
Yes.
yung your strong, your why. Dun yung mag-uumpisa. If there will be ano, there should all there your why will be the one to help you, will motivate you, and will make you more resilient to try through trials, through obstacles, through pains and struggles, kasi alam mo kung bakit mo siya ginagawa.
Mm-hmm.
Yun,
I'd
I
like
think that's
to
why.
ask.
So,
Mm-mm.
sige, sige.
Ay, sorry. Dinig pa ba ako?
Yeah, I can hear you, Rak.
Okay. I'd like to ask your opinion naman about the difference for you, in your own opinion, the difference of positive mindset and yung tinatawag nilang toxic positivity. Kasi sabi
Mm,
nila, oh,
mm.
this is a good mind setting. Yung iba naman sinasabi, that's toxic positivity.
Yeah, yung term kasi na toxic positivity is yung masyadong, you're not realistic, I guess. Parang binigyan lang nila
Mm,
ng parang very negative connotation. Kasi may mga tao na ayaw nila na mapalibutan ng mga taong positive. But for me, I think there is no harm in people who are so positive. Kaya lang minsan, they are the ones who are abused, di ba? So I think it's not really toxic.
mm,
There are just people na ano, giving it a negative, parang negative connotation, na you have to be somehow realistic. Kung tama ba talaga yung ano mo, yung expectation mo, yung kaya nga it's important at the first, if you're so clear kung ito ba talaga yung gagawin ko. Okay? Kasi ako, if
mm,
I would choose to be surrounded by people who are negative or positive, I would choose people who are negative in times, who are positive in times of struggles and pains.
mhm.
Kasi yung
For
mga
me
tao na
naman,
negative, they are energy vampires, 'di ba? Parang nag-aano lang 'yan, "Ay, wag na 'yan." Yeah. So
mm.
yun.
For me naman kasi, ang lagi kong, before kasi, ang always linya ko is, just think positive and everything will be fine. But for other people that I've met, every time that they hear that line down, for them, that is negativity. That's what they call the toxic positivity,
Toxic
because
positivity.
they are invalidating daw yung challenges that a person goes through, while pag sinabi mo proper mind setting, there's an acknowledgement that it's normal to have challenges in life, it's normal to fail, it's normal
Yes,
to
yes.
feel the pain. However, it's already given in life. But instead of
Oo.
focusing on the challenges and the pain, why not think about the solution? Okay, what will be your action now that you are experiencing the
Yes.
adversity. Lagi
What?
akong diversity,
Oo.
adversity pala yung word na gusto kong sabihin kanina.
Yes. Tama. I agree.
So
I
for
agree.
me, dun ko na-realize na, okay, there's a difference pala with toxic positivity and proper mind setting. And that's why I'm very much careful in terms of motivating my students. All along, I thought that it's okay to say, I ano tawag dito, you can do it, focus on the positive, don't focus on the negative. Kasi it's like invalidating a person's um ano tawag dito, pain, a person's, ano tawag dito, challenges. So, yun yung, doon ko na lang sila pinupunta sa positive mindset or positive mindsetting. Yun. Lately ko
Ako
lang
naman,
siya
may take on
na
that.
figure out.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
May take on that yung sinasabing focus on the positive. I think what it means is that you focus on what you can do. Para ano
Mm-hmm.
ba yung magiging, like for example, sa running ha. I feel the pain, parang wala, hindi na ako makagalaw, right? So, if you focus on that, yeah, there's pain, right? Pwede akong magsabi, ay, you can have all the excuses. 'Di ba? Yun yung ano na of course you realize that there's pain. But the thing is, what can I do so that I can finish the race with all the pain? So yun yung next
Mm-hmm.
na ano mo. Kasi yung iba, ay, ba't di mo na ako nasasaktan na nga ako na ano, right? That's true. Right? But if you want to accomplish something, if you want to do something, don't focus on the problem, focus on the solution. Ano ba yung gagawin mo? Like for example, for me, ano ba yung pwede kong gawin? May magagawa pa ba ako? May pwede kong gawin. So what I do is, I rest, I walk, and no matter how ano sa akin na parang na others are overtaking me kasi nga they are running even if they're so slow. Parang sabi ko,
Mm-hmm.
shit, kung meron, hindi lang ako nagka-cramps, hindi lang ako, I could have run faster. Sabi ko, sige, I know my face right now. I listen to my body. And then, what I do is, if hindi ko na na-feel yung cramps, I run. Kahit 50 meters lang yon. After that, if I felt that parang nagka-cramps na naman siya ulit, I will not let that happen kasi hindi ka na makagalaw nun eh. So, I stop, then I walk para hindi siya masyadong ma-stress. So, that's what I
Mm-hmm.
did for the remaining, I think, yeah, all 6 kilometers. So run, walk until I finished the whole run. So yun yung ginawa ko. Um, it's about thinking about what you can do. No matter how painful it is, mayroon ka pa bang magagawa? And then it will, gusto mo pa ba siyang ipagpatuloy? That's the question eh. Kung ayaw mo na ipagpatuloy because uh, your why is not so strong. Pero, balik pa rin tayo, makikinig ka kung kaya mo pa ba siyang ipagpatuloy. Kasi, for example, what if nabali yung pa ako? Right? Pagpatuloy ko pa. That's stupidity. Pero kung the pain is kaya pa naman, right? The problem is still solvable, hindi ka naman mamamatay because of that, then look for a solution to do it without
Mm-hmm.
um the what you feel. You still feel it, but alam ko ito yung nararamdaman ko. What can I do ngayon sa sitwasyon na to para matapos ko tong ginagawa ko ngayon, para makatapos ko tong project na to, para maging successful pa rin ako kahit I am experiencing this. Because I really want to do it. Yun na yun mga doon na sa lalabas. All of it, magmi-mix up na yan in times of pains, in times of struggle. Your why, and then hindi naman siya but being positive that you will still be able to finish it despite the solution. Yun nga yung sinasabi mo,
Mm-hmm.
proper mind setting.
Yes. Ang question ko lagi, kasi ito yung medyo isa sa mga mahirap gawin in terms of motivating students or teaching them proper mind setting. How do you cultivate a positive mindset um, to people so that magkaroon sila ng personal growth?
Okay. So, iba-iba kasi yung tao eh. We can't generalize our approach to people. 'Di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Iba-iba kasi yung approach. So, number one is to have to know kung ano ba talaga yung aspirations and dreams nila. That's I
True.
think in a leader, kailangan mo kung kilalanin mo talaga 'tong taong 'to. Ano ba yung gusto niya? Ano ba
Familiarize
yung mga
oneself.
struggles
Yes.
niya? Yes. So, ano ba yung ano niya? And then, what are his dreams and aspirations? What are the skills that he had right now? And what are the skills that he need to learn in order for him to or her to achieve his dreams or aspirations? So there is really no like positive answer to that. But if I can speak of myself kasi kilala ko naman yung sarili ko. So number one is I really uh, clear. Dapat clear ako kung gusto ko ba talaga yung gawin ng isang bagay or hindi. If I'm not clear, I wouldn't dare to start doing it. Na hindi ako clear or I might do it for the sake of testing kasi hindi ko alam kung gusto ko ba talaga or hindi tong gawin na to. Like for example, in the trail run, no. I'm I really I love running, but I realized that I don't hindi para sa akin yung long distance na run. Thinking about it, if I want to do it, train kasi you need to train for it, you need to para siyang it's not
Preparation. You should have prepared.
yeah, it's not fit for what I want in my goals. Like for example, kasi I want practical na exercise which I can use. Like for example, Muay Thai, kasi you can use it for self defense. It's functional. So with that, I want to align with what I'm doing. I think for now, I'm not saying that I'll not be doing in the future, but for now, I think what really helps is sprinting. So ang goal ko naman is I will join 5K races but I will lessen my time. So dapat yung time ko naman to run 5K is less than 20 minutes. So yan yung magiging goal ko because I think it will be complementary to my health goal. Kasi yun yung ko ah so that I it for the sake of testing if I really want if pasok ba siya sa akin kasi I'm not yet clear eh. Soon ko lang siya na-realize when I ran na it's not really pala for me na to do long
Mm.
distance running. Hindi pala siya para sa akin for now. So gusto ko lang yung mga like I think for now I would like to train 5K race pero ang ano ko naman is the speed, the pace ba. So I want to reach the sub 20. 20 minutes to run the 5Ks to really boost my stamina and strength.
20
So
minutes lang?
yeah, yan yung target ko for now na 20. So, yeah, that's my goal. I only realized that because I ran, because I tested na ano. So, yan. So that's how I will motivate myself, no. Speaking for myself kasi I
Mm-hmm.
can't speak for other people. But there are others that I know because they know that they love what they're doing. They need to be passionate with what they do. There are also others that are motivated because their for now is finances. So whatever makes them money, they'll do that. Kasi that's their stage. So you can
Mm-hmm.
say na dapat ito talaga yung
Whether
gawin
they
mo
like
because
it or not.
I don't know you. Yeah, I don't know you. I don't know your struggles. I don't know your situation right now. I don't know your priorities. So I can say na ito talagang gawin mo para ma-motivate ka because I I you have to know each person's motivations, aspirations, their pains, their struggles for you to know how you can really motivate these people. Yon.
Mhm. And at
Ikaw
the
naman.
same time, ask questions. Ito rin yung natutunan ko kay Miss Shirlene, na in order for you to help people, ano tawag dito, improve the way they think or change their perspective in life is that you ask them questions that they are not asking themselves. Kasi, kumbaga, you are just encouraging them to acknowledge kung ano yung they think about this, ano yung naiisip nila sa sarili nila. Kasi part siya ng isang, ano tawag dito, isang group, I think it's a trauma group. So, meron siyang mga guidelines on how to aid people with trauma para ma-heal yung, ano tawag dito, inner trauma nila. So, I realized na may mga set of questions that you ask them, sila yung sasagot. And then, in the long run, they get to realize na, ito pa rin kailangan ko gawin. This is my problem. This is my trigger. Okay? So, ito yung
Mm.
reason kung bakit ako nagfe-fail. So, sila mismo, nakaka-realize sa sarili nila just by answering those questions. Okay? So, are you the type of person naman who likes to connect with others who has the same experience as yours? Like, ay maghahanap ako ikaw ba yung type ng tao na, ay, maghahanap nga ako ng tao na nakaparehas ng experience ko, experiencing the same pain, and then you share experiences together and nagko-compare ka ng solutions, ano yung mga ginawa niya in order to, survive the pain or ease the pain that you are experiencing? Or is it really important ba to seek people with the same experience as yours?
Mm. Yeah, I think so na I think it's not just like really the same experience no, but connecting with people who have the same wavelength with you. The same parang
Mm.
same aspirations, nagkakaano kayo sa mga goals, 'di ba? So I think it's important for me to hang out with people who have the same parang aspirations and goals in life, no?
Mhm.
Kasi it's so hard for me, for example, parang nahihirapan akong makipag-small talk sa iba. Yung magchika-chika lang, parang after 30 minutes, parang wala na, nagzo-zone out
Nade-drain
na
ka
ako
na.
kasi yeah, yung nade-drain na ako because it's a different but if I talk to people with ideas about yun, parang naano ako na parang gusto kong kausapin yung mga ganong tao, na maganda yung aspirations, people who you can learn from and people who also will inspire you. That's for now, yun yung mga gusto kong nakapaligid sa akin and gusto kong mga kasama. So, iba-iba kasi tayo. May iba namang tao na gusto nila na, ay, gusto ko yung mga machikang tao. They want na palagi nagchichika-chika. So, kasi iba-iba tayo. We have different personality. We have iba-iba yung experiences natin. Iba-iba yung for now, situation, aspirations, sabi ko nga, goals and struggles. So, iba-iba tayo ng mga gustong kausap. So, yun.
Yes. Ako naman before I do that, like I ask people for their opinions, their experiences. Pero lately, I don't know what happened. I am a people person, so I like having small talk. I like,
Mm.
ano tawag dito, starting conversations with strangers kasi nga, 'di ba, machika ako. But then lately na-realize ko na I like zoning out. Madali na lang ano tawag dito, madali na lang ma-drain yung battery ko. And there are times na I no longer like to do small talks. So, yon. Pero, there are few na friends ko who are close to me. So, that's where I usually ask, ano tawag dito, questions or opinions about what I'm going through. Now, do you also believe that pain is transformational? If yes, in what sense?
Yes, I believe that pain is transformational. Ah, kasi um, when you experience pain, parang there's a change that will happen to you. No, especially if
Mhm.
parang it's so painful. Sabi nga nila, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger, 'di ba? So if you kasi tayo, if we experience something na it's either it will make us weaker or it will make us stronger. Diba? So, I believe that pain is transformation. Like, babalik na naman tayo sa experience ko sa trail run. Ngayon, I experience all the pain, the body crash, but if I continue doing it, my muscles are now stronger and I'll be more ready to run 21K. Like, for example, if I will run 21K probably next week or this weekend, I can go farther than compared to how I do it. Kasi now
Mhm.
my body adjusted. It's also the same with emotional pains, 'di ba? If you experience already something, the next time that you experience it again, alam mo na kung anong gagawin. Alam mo
Mhm.
na ito. You will not be shocked. You will be more resilient. You will be more strong uh, compared to you when you experience it the first time. Kasi nga nag-a-adjust tayo physically, mentally, emotionally. Yon. Ikaw naman.
Yes. For me, yes, pain can be is transformational because this is where you self-reflect, right? Sometimes
Oo.
it make you stop and step back. Tapos you get to realize so many things na this is what this pain is teaching me. And then second, mas nagbe-build yung resilience ko sa sarili ko, because it really requires a lot of resilience in order for you to survive the pain, to overcome yung
Mm.
adversity kasi kailangan mo ng strength, right? Kasi hindi naman basta-basta yung tao nakaka-recover sa pain. And then I also get to reevaluate my purpose, okay, my goals, my aspirations in life. And at the same time, I am more empathetic and compassionate towards other people because I know, okay, hindi pala basta-basta yung pinagdadaanan ng tao. And sometimes, hindi obvious sa ibang tao na yun na, mabigat na pala yung pinagdadaraanan nila because right now, a lot of people always judge you by the way you look. 'Di ba? Pag masaya ka, akala nila wala kang problema, right? Or pag you are doing well in life, they think that you have everything. So, it made me more ano tawag dito, empathetic and compassionate towards other people. And
Yes.
at the same time, napansin ko din that mas stronger yung relationship ko with the people around me, especially those people na who are there and help you not only recover, but the mere fact that they're there for you, supporting you when you are experiencing pain and challenges. So, mas na-appreciate mo yung company ng iba. And lastly also,
Mm.
nakakatulong ka rin sa iba when you share yung mga adversities and yung mga challenges that you experience in a certain situation just by listening from your experience. So, for me, it's transformational kasi marami nagbabago sa sarili mo just because of
Mm.
that. There's always progress, there's something new to learn, there's always growth. So, yon.
Tama, tama. I agree, Rax. I really agree with what you're saying.
So, eto
Now,
na
ano
lang.
naman tayo?
Sige, sige, ikaw muna.
Sige, sige, sige. Ikaw muna. Continue.
Dinig pa ba ako?
Yes, yes, yes. Sige, Rax, go.
Mhm. Advice na lang. Okay. What would you give someone who's currently facing adversity or someone who's struggling in finding their purpose in their pain? Kasi mahirap once ang taong in pain, once ang isang tao is in despair, most of the time they don't think rationally.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. So, what you need to do is, number one, think of the people you love. Yeah, kasi this is when you're in pain, when you're struggle, this is where your circle is very relevant, no? Especially for those people who are so karang yung mga mag-ano sa na maging positive to do to be better, right?
Mm.
So, that's the importance na dapat napapaligiran ka ng mga tao na tutulong sa in bad times. Now, what if wala naman akong kakampi? You have to, although it's very, very hard, it's you have to think that you need to go through the pain for the sake, kahit wala ka man, let's say for example, kung wala ka pang anak ngayon, wala ka pang ano, kung meron kang magulang, for the sake of your parents, or for the sake of your future, di ba?
Mhm.
You have to, it's so hard, I know, na ano, ay, yung sasabi naman, sabi mo lang naman yan kasi you don't experience the pain. I did. I
Yes.
had a depression before. You have to think na I deserve better than this. Yan yung time na mag-ano ka. So, you have to use your pain to make you better, to motivate you. Na, ano, like for example, kung nag-fail ka sa negosyo, use that failure to motivate you to learn how to become a better businessman. Yan yung gagamitin mo. Or if you're broken from a relationship, use that pain to make you a better person so that the next time you'll be in a relationship again, you get someone who will resonate with, who will be better for you. 'Di ba? So kung mag-aano ka lang naman diyan, magbibisyo ka, mag-ano ka, probably the next person that will get you, hindi na siya maging better. Kasi you are worse than where you started. So dapat ikaw mismo maging better version of yourself so that you will get a better partner. Yun yung ano. So
Mhm.
use that pain so that next time you'll be ano. Or you will be bullied. Use that pain to motivate. Ay, what can I do para hindi nila ako i-bully? Probably you can learn self-defense or 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 you can change yourself for the better para hindi ka nila i-bash and all. So, we always have a choice eh. If we use our pain to make us worse or use that pain to make it better. The thing is that you pain is it's all if you're in pain, it's always easier to be the worst version of yourself because you have an excuse, 'di ba?
Mhm.
So it's harder to use the pain in order for you to become a better version of yourself, but it's more worth it at the end. Kasi, ay, nalampasan ko pala yun. Because of that, I'm thankful kasi nasaktan. Kung hindi ako nasaktan, I will not be a better person. Like for example, yung story ni
Mhm.
Barbara Corcoran, right? She was dumped by her ex and ano, pinalitan siya nung secretary ng ex niya. And sinabihan pa siya na you will not be successful without me. So what she did is that she used that to motivate herself that I will never show you that I will fail. And then right now she was able to build a very successful real estate empire and she's also one of the sharks in Shark Tank. So kung hindi niya
Mhm.
experience yung pain na yun, we don't know kung baka magiging successful siguro siya but not as successful as who she is today. Yun.
Actually,
Ikaw
I've
naman.
learned so many things about in terms of dealing with people ano tawag dito in who are experiencing pain, adversity. Kasi normally what I do is I remember ay okay lang yan, kaya mo yan kasi ako napagdaanan ko na rin yan, nalampasan ko. So ano tawag dito, ikaw din malalampasan mo yan. And I learned that it's not actually effective to do it that way. Or when someone confides with you about their pain, their problem, tapos you give advices, sometimes they don't really need the advice. They just want someone that is there for them, listen to them with empathy. So you just have to listen, allow the person to express their feelings without judgment. Kasi sometimes yun lang yung kailangan nila, right? Yung
Yeah.
malabas lang
Uh,
yung frustration nila, the pain that they are, ano tawag dito, the pain that they are feeling. And then, the next thing that I do is that to offer validation. Na it's normal that you feel
yes.
that way. It's normal that you get hurt. It's normal that you are disappointed with the result. Um, trying to, ano tawag dito, where there's one thing kasi I do a lot of research kasi doon ako lagi ano tawag dito doon ako lagi sumasablay when people confide at me avoid
Uh,
ano tawag dito trying to fix everything for them. Just be there and listen, offer validation, be present, and then always ask if ano yung help na gusto nila. So whenever someone confides at me, lagi kong tinatanong ngayon is that, do you want an advice or do you want just someone to listen to you? Ginaganon ko sila. Kasi minsan, nagko-confide pa lang sila, ang dami mo nang binabato. Kasi parang sa akin naman, in my part, I don't want you to feel
Oo.
it anymore. Pero sometimes, in order for that person to grow, in order for that person to move past the pain, kailangan, ano tawag dito, tulungan natin sila to embrace pain, to acknowledge the pain instead of avoiding it. And then lastly, avoid judgment. Like for example, meron silang ginawang mali, eh kasalanan mo kasi ganito yung ginawa mo. So just let them talk. So it's this one is actually a very interesting ano tawag dito, a very interesting topic because aside from we are talking about how our pain transform us, we are also getting ideas and tips on how to help others better understand the pain that they're also going through. Be a
Mm.
more effective friend, okay, to others. So it's a good thing that we have
Yes.
this conversation right now.
Yes, tama. So, Rax, grabe, umabot na tayo ng 1 hour. So, would you like to wrap up first? No? Good. Bitin pa yung ano, but we need to, ano na. So, would you like
Yes.
to wrap
So
up
takeaway na
first?
lang. Let's
Yes,
share our
sige.
takeaway na lang, sir. Okay, so
Ikaw na.
let's okay, sige ako. So today um yung takeaway ko from our topic for today is that adversity, yung difficult stuff can really actually help us find our purpose. And our
Mm.
stories show that having a positive attitude or proper mindset and learning from tough times can make us stronger. So make sure that you connect with others, you don't stop learning, and always remember that finding meaning is an ongoing thing, especially when you are still in doubt of your
Yes.
purpose. So even if when things are harder, remember na you can grow, you can find purpose, and there's always a reason why you have to go through that. Kaya lagi ko sinasabi, instead of asking me, why is this happening to me? Why is this, bakit ito yung nafe-feel ko? I always change the question to, what is this challenge or pain is teaching me and how do I learn from it? Okay, how about you, sir?
Yes, I think in ano, whenever we feel pain, especially if we started something new, if it's new to us, there will always be pain, there will always be struggle. It's the reason why we have to have clarity. Na it's so clear to us that we really want to do it. Kasi during the times of pain, struggles, we're more resilient if our why is so clear. It's so big. Diba? Our reason is so big. So, yun yung kailangan. Next, and also, if you experience the pain, if you're in the moment that you experience pain, struggles, you have to think, go back to your why and think of why you're experiencing that and how you can go through it, still achieve your goal, even if you're experiencing the pain. Parang, I'm in this situation right now. What can I do to progress further, to move further, and eventually um, avoid this pain from happening again? Yon. So, kasi yung ano, it's there will always be pain, there will always be struggles. Diba sabi nga nila growth pains, diba? Starting pains. Yun. So you have to be realistic with what you're been experiencing and also think about how we can go through those pain. So you surround yourself with positive people, you look for mentors or already experience what you've experienced and how they deal with it. So yun yung importante. Ayun.
Yes, maybe it be personal, career wise. So, ayan. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me, Sir Ian. Tayo lang dalawang naiwan. So, for our
Yes.
viewers, if you like what you heard, hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends. And if there are stories or suggestions that you want us to discuss, don't be shy. Just reach out to us on social media. And this is me saying that if you've got the strength to turn tough times into something meaningful, then do it. Catch you on our next episode. This is Raquel signing off and take care.
Yeah. My name is Ian. See you on Friday on our um Failure Friday episode. Have a good night and shout out to Raj. He's
Next
watching right
episode.
now. God bless.
Yes.